Hello, my name is Choy Ka Fai, and I'm an artist working with dance and technology. So today I'm going to share with you a project that I've been working on for the last 1 year. It's called Technological Flash. It's about my research with Shaman, Trance, and motion capture. So very briefly, the idea of the whole project was really a research and development process for myself. And I was very much inspired by Siberian shaman going into different state of trance. And I really want to find out, investigate the possibility where we can translate this experience into the virtual reality. So I started the process with an 18 days field trip to Siberia in search of the supernatural to look for shamans and encounter. And here is one of the encounter that I had in Siberia, a short episode of a documentary.
Singapur get холын газра ирен кумбенда. Кай фай get нертебенда. Мюнге ни get исхинин бенда. Харгини хунеж яжда это.
Паргвендо.
Ихажыл кудмур хжбенда. Ория юхунуту харулха маниш бошажны.
Чимуда 니가 탈라른 зүхэл болтгоо. Зай садапта баярлуулда. Тада. Асоодол юмга юу дүүрээ.
Вопрос есть?
So, to briefly explain the video, basically I went to some sort of a shaman religious institution and to ask for a trance experience. And here you see in the slide that basically I was interested in the process whereby ancestral spirits for the Siberian or spiritual presence, when they come and enter the human body, which I call it the medium or some sort of technology for us to translate this spiritual presence from the shaman to the human body. And then when he was in trance, in a way there is communication going on between human and the supernatural. So of course it's I was searching for dance, but in that sort of communication, there could be many possibilities. Like for example, there's a big research about healing, and also a conversation where basically ask me if I have any question. Basically, you can actually consult him, or if the Siberian came and they look for their ancestral spirit, they will have a conversation with them about their past or history, or in a way rebuild that sort of memory in them. So I've always been asked, like, why dance? And I think for me, dance has always been fascinating for me because it's how human use to achieve some sort of a transcendence, or we always aspire to transcend, or at least in some form of a catharsis or release. So the whole project was revolved around if this idea that the spiritual presence or God enter or possess the human body, and when it move or go into a trance state, I wanted to digitize that movement, to look at it in a choreographic form, to see what is interesting for me to experiment with. So I was very lucky that I was able to encounter some sort of a communal ritual whereby I saw about 20 to 30 shaman going into a trance state. So I filmed it and I was observing a lot, and I used this material as my research or inspiration to create, for example, the music or choreography. So I was looking a lot at how they use the drum and to look into how it's actually a drum-induced state of trance. So, and as you can see, when the shamans are gathering, they actually face, or they put the person in the middle with different drum or drumming by themselves to get that sort of feeling. So I compile a series of different techniques that they use. So with this material and the visual reference, I actually go on to work with motion capture, and the idea that I want to recreate a choreography based on my own experience of in that situation, and also that bodily transformation. So as I said earlier, so I work separately with a dancer to create a specific choreography, and then a musician to take this field recording sound to compose an electronic score. And then we go into motion capturing to use, I'm using perception neurons, and then from there I stream it to Unity to design the interface, and the experience at the end was the visual output. So here is a short video of that process. So this was part of the process where we're just testing the technology and motion capture. And later on, we would go on to build the visual, the 3D visual of the avatar, and also until now, I actually developed a lot more of the background. And I have make a presentation at the beginning of the year, whereby the first part I would actually bookmark this virtual experience with my documentary film or travelogue. So here's an excerpt of the part 1 of the presentation. I was introduced to the head shaman, but I did not understand a single word. It was a rare political meeting between the shaman of Tuva and Buryatia Republic. We bear witness not to the politics in front of our eyes, there was a constellation of flesh, of spirit, of body, of soul. It was pure vibration. So part 2 of the presentation was that VR experience, and of course the travelogue was to frame that whole performance or presentation, and the audience are seated in a circular manner and the dancer is in the middle, and one of the audience is able to have a VR headset on and experience the work differently from the perspective inside the virtual world. And at the end of this VR dancer experience, I actually created some sort of modern day offering whereby normally when they invite the spirit to come to the body and when they leave, they will make this offering of vodka to the spirit. So in the performance space, I actually also offer all the audience member, whoever is present, to partake in the vodka as some sort of offering. So this project in the beginning of January was made with the help, was developed with Moving Digit, and after I left in March, I actually went to Taiwan, and just recently I created a new version of this performance to develop even further. So I'm just going to show you the excerpt of the last performance I made.